You know, I came down here and spoke, and I said the federal government will be involved. And I said we're going to put money on the table to help follow that through. And I believe we have with $110 billion. That's not to say there may be more money needed for the Gulf Coast, but $110 billion is a lot. And now the question is, are we going to be able to spend it wisely? Can we get it done? Can we get it to the people that need help? Just so you know, of the $110 billion, $86 billion of that's been obligated. In other words, it's out the door, but only $53 billion has been spent. And so part of the day today we talked about, if the money is out the door in Washington, where is it and how come it hadn't been out farther? And that's one of the things that we're going to continue to work on to make sure that obligated money ends up in somebody's pocket so it helps. I know housing is a big issue here. The mayor talks about it. Oliver talks about it a lot. Lieutenant Governor's concerned about it. You know, I made a conscious decision when we began the rebuilding effort to say I want the local folks running the programs. I felt you would get a better response and a response more tailored to the needs of the local citizens if the local folks were in charge. That was the case in Mississippi and in Louisiana. And I felt like the housing program that was devised by the folks in both Mississippi and Louisiana was a really interesting solution, a creative way of saying to people, we're going to help you rebuild your homes so that people will actually come back to New Orleans. And those who are here will have money to rebuild their homes, and those who are outside the state will receive incentives to come back. And one of the issues we have to work on is to make sure that the money that has been sent from Washington to fund the Road to Recovery program, the home program, actually gets spent. I don't know if you know this or not, but there's $6.2 billion that has been sent down. $50 million has been spent. And so we have an obligation, all of us involved with this process, to work to make sure that people begin getting that money so they can get back to living their lives.